Welcome back to TNT's Blues Corner. We are in episode 11 and we're getting crazier and crazier as we go because this guitar is crazy. This guitar is an Eastwood guitar. If you heard the commentary I did on the last guitar where I bought it in Boston, I also bought this in Boston thinking maybe I'd do the same thing. Yeah, buy this guitar. Go back to my other video and you'll hear what I'm talking about, but I thought I could mimic the same thing because here I got a Resonator guitar and it projects. I can play the blues and people would come by and they'd give me money and they could hear me but that didn't work out, and I didn't have the money at that time to buy a little amp, and I couldn't find the bucket boy. He had jumped ship that week. There it is, just a Resonator. But anyway, it's a Resonator guitar, meaning there's a diaphragm in here. It's almost like I think like a banjo or something. Well, no, not like a banjo, because banjos have almost a snare drum in here. This is a Resonator. Let me get these things right, TNT. Get these things right. It has some adjustments. Not as nice as some I've seen in the national range. You know, they make excellent Resonators. And a P90. By far one of my favorite pickups, P90. I wish I had a guitar today with one in it, other than this. This is predominantly a slide guitar. The nut is cut real high. I can't play slide very well, so today I've got it in standard tuning. Maybe I'll quickly adjust it and you can hear some of the slide tones. Maybe I won't. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll do a separate video. Put in the comments if you want this guitar playing slide with the mix between one and the other P90. Just let me know. I'll do what I can. Alright, here we go. This is pure P90. Tones all the way up. Volumes all the way up. It might be loud. I'm not sure. We'll see. That sounds pretty good. Mellow, just like a P90 should be. A little bit of 60 cycle hum over there here. Oh yeah. Where's Mecca? We can cut it down a little bit, but not that much. But P90s are known for that, but also known for incredible tone. This is all clean. Not running through anything, straight into the amp. It's nothing like a P90 for warmth. Even a single coil doesn't quite get that. One nice thing about this guitar is you can blend the Resonator, which I'm going to go into next. Wow, wait a minute. Look how shiny that fretboard is. Can you see that? That's linseed oil, baby. That's something I learned from Davey. I never used it before, but man, can it make a neck, rosewood neck look beautiful. And I did this treatment on this guitar 6 months ago, and it still looks, it's amazing. Unbelievable. Linseed oil. Write that down. Linseed oil. Alright, so now we're going to go straight to the Resonator, this baby. And then we'll blend between the two. So here we go. There's a little knob here. And there's a halfway notch. Who's notch? Somebody put down in the description. Somebody that watches these videos have to know who notch is. Put it down here, somewhere below here. Anyway, there's a notch here. And I'm not talking about a switch or anything. I'm talking about a human. I think his nickname's Notch. Anyway, there's a notch here where you're in the middle. But we'll get back to that. So now we're going to go from the nice P90, kind of decent medium output, right over the resonator, full blast, and here it is. Well, that doesn't sound very good at all. I guess it depends on who you are. Now, for a slide, which I can grab one right here and try to play for a second here for you. It's got a decent slide sound. Anyway, I'm not tuned. I don't play slide, and I don't play slide in standard tuning, so I might as well not even give it a shot. But you can hear how this could really cut through a mix and have a nice sound. Anyway, but to play it as this, I don't know if it has much use in a mix, but it depends on if you're you're wanting to be creative and add something extra. You got a guitar line and you want to just put a little bit of something on it. You know, instead of putting a chorus on it or putting something else, how about double line it with this, and it might sound pretty cool. Maybe I'll do something like that one day. I enjoy getting my looper out and building a small piece and music, and maybe I'll give that a try sometime. But anyway, that's that. Now you can tone this down a little bit, the tone knob, and maybe make it a little bit more useful. But it cuts the volume down hard. Anyway, sounds like it's gone out of tune already. I'll talk to you a little bit about it, and we'll hear it acoustically as I'm tuning. I've got one of these HT5s, I believe, or maybe it's HT6. My eyes are going out a little bit in my older age, but I just do that, and I can see every string, and I can just adjust that individual string until it's in tune. Which is pretty neat, actually. There it is. Okay, so now we're back in tune. One thing I do notice about this, because the nut's so high, I don't know if you can see that from here, but the accent's pretty high. Neck is dead straight, but because of the nut being so tall for slide playing, you know, but you can still, I mean, it's comfortable. And you get those big bends, you can bend up underneath the string pretty easy, unless your fingernails are long like mine are getting right now. But anyway, you can soften it up a little bit with the tone knob, but if you put it in the middle here, it's really not that bad a blend. It sounds more like an acoustic guitar, some will when they're not mic'd but through the internal piezo, because that's all this is down here. There's a piezo in here catching that resonator. So put it together, it's not that bad. I think I was doing a little bit of this early. And you can set that tone down a little bit. It does take a little bit away from the volume, but what I was getting back to the fact that this is high, I noticed that the intonation changes a bit up here, even though I get it nice set. It's just something about, I guess, the height of this nut and when I'm playing through here. I don't know if it's that or not. Maybe it's just the fact that you can't set the intonation on this, actually. At least if you can, somebody please tell me, but there's no adjustments. So maybe that's it in a nutshell. But you know what, maybe it's the fact that I put a lighter gauge string on here. In the comments, if anybody knows, I know that if you monkey around with your string gauges, you know, you have to reset your truss rod. But since this is a fixed intonation down here, maybe it's just set up for 12s and period, and that's just the way it is. So if somebody knows anything about these resonators or guitars like this in general, please give me some information. And I love sharing information with people, and I like to get information that I can use. But anyway, let's get back to the review of this. So now we're in the middle. I got the tone knob rolled back probably about to 6, I'd say, and it cleans up nice. It has a nice little tone, real bright. There's a little thing I put together from, there's a song Jimmy Page does in Led Zeppelin that at some point it has this part. Oh, I know what it is. It's the lead to Black Dog, maybe. How's that go? Yeah, there it is. Oops. Oh, this is hard to play on this, but let me show you that if you might want to see it, if you can make it out. I use this a lot, not the same way, but it starts here at the 3rd fret of the A string. Little hammer on, and then you If anybody wants me to show you that in a video and break that down, and you're interested in leads from like Zeppelin and you're wanting to know basically how they go, I won't play them note for note. I'm just not going to do that. But I'll show you the basis of them and maybe where they come from so you can use them for yourself. But that's basically how that lead goes. But anyway, I took this part because there's a section that goes. Anyway, and then it does some more stuff. But I took this and I turned it into this. Something like maybe a jump blues. I can imagine, or excuse me, you know, a horn section. Well, maybe not a horn section. That's horrible. No horns, Bill. No horns. Anyway. Almost has that whoop sound. Jonesy, another YouTube guy I watch, his name is Jonesy, and maybe I'll put a link in the description for him and Davey because they're both. You need to know both those guys. But anyway, it has that whoop sound. Oh, listen to my voice. Whoop! I'm way past puberty. But anyway, you got that whoop sound or the nasal tone like Peter Green would get because his pickup was reverse round or whatever it was, out of phase. I think it was 2 different things, but you get that. I think I'm going to do another video on vibrato. I did one before, and I quickly went through some things, but I don't think I labored enough on some of the important parts, and that's the tail end of your vibrato and how you transition your vibrato out of vibrato into other things. And I think that might be something. If you're interested in something like that, you know, put in the link or put it down in the comments or personal message me or whatever. That's how some people have been getting to me. But you know, whichever. I'm always looking. My channel's not that big. That's what makes it nice. I can probably respond to you really quickly if you have any questions or whatever. But I really like the feel of this community, I like to get knowledge out and gain knowledge. So anyway, I think we'll do another one on that. But there's this wonderful guitar. To some, it's a nice guitar. It's not a great quality guitar, but for the price, and if you're looking for a resonator and you want to do some blues and you're a slide player, which I'm not really a slide player, it can make me even sound decent on slide, which my wife would probably argue with that because she hates slide. But here it is. It's an Eastwood. I don't remember the model name because it's nowhere to be found on here. I assume it's just Resonator, but let me do a little pan over it again here. Eastwood P90 piezo pickup in the resonator. It's got a maple, or excuse me, it has a rosewood fretboard, probably made out of maple, I assume. Almost like an ES335 style. Of course, it doesn't have any F-holes. It has these two ports up here, screened over. Let some of the air come out and the sound, and that's it. So I'm going to play you out, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.